So the last MC basically come from like how not too many niggas really be MCing like that. So then sometimes you may feel like the last one that's out here really spitting with substance and catalog and shit. So that's really where the name come from. And I also drew inspiration from a lot of shit like damn nigga, the last dragon, the last airbender, nigga, the last samurai, nigga, it's a whole bunch of the last shit. Nigga, just watch Netflix. We not Abda. What mood my verses bring? I say like simple yet complex. I can bring you up. Like I can bring you up. I can bring critical thought. You know what I mean? I got something that can make you move. Let's see. I can also like. I can confuse some at times. But shit, just read the title of the track. So I had to say post like that. So I was born in Atlanta, Georgia. I was raised in Greenville, South Carolina. So I really know like all the cities, and then that's all in South Carolina and Georgia. So I've been rapping since I was 16. Reason why I've been rapping is because I really wanted to be a voice, to really speak for people like myself that are like that are kind of like relatable, people that resonate with my music, or people that miss substance in music. Not necessarily to start rapping, but I do have my inspirations. Like, let's see, like 3 Stacks, like Andre 3 Stacks, damn Ludacris, Nas, Prodigy, along the list like that. For me, what it means to MC is basically to be able to connect with like the younger crowd and the older crowd, and bring like a universal feel with your music, to where you can kind of like appeal to everybody with like a message, like you writing a song. You know what I'm saying? You songwriting. And you really got something that you want to convey and something that you want to bring across. I've heard for MC to mean like master of ceremonies. It's like you creating a ceremony of what you want to represent, or basically what you going through in your life at the time, what you felt like you had to get off your chest. Oh, my creative process is like, I really need, sometimes I like open flames, like candles, like incense. Sometimes I like to listen to the rain, and that really helps me write, helps my creative process. Or for some reason, whenever I'm on the road, like a lot of thoughts that come to me, and I ain't gonna lie, I almost wrecked trying to put some shit on my memo pad, can't lie. But see, at least I ain't texting no random person. I'm just trying to write that lyric or change the song. That's what it is. So, yeah. Nah, not really. I could really dance around that, to where like you're not hearing the same bland thing that you may hear from like every other rapper, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I can get creative to the point where I'm not saying the things that you've already heard from an artist all the time. Fucking bitches getting money, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You know, I could dance around that. I mean, it'd be like a little splice. But yeah. So it's 13 tracks, about 13 tracks on the project, about 5-6 features on there. So yeah, I wanted to make it a decent length to where front to back, you know, it's an intro, outro. Some tracks is short. You know what I mean? Shit that you can really loop, put on repeat, and actually like jam out, do it, work out to it. Whatever. How I chose the features was really like people that I consider like MC status that I respect, because I really consider MCs and rappers, it's kind of like two different categories most of the time. So anybody that I consider the MC or a true singer, I put on my project, because I felt like I needed to display this talent on my project, and I also needed to kind of challenge myself by putting myself with other MCs that I know can bring it. You know what I'm saying? That can bring a good verse, in my opinion. So, like I said earlier, my style is really like simple but complex, because I want to have substance that's in depth, but I don't really want to like go too over people's heads. So I'll either be writing about like it's like I put the fun in. It's like I put the fun in with like the real world realities, you know. So it's like it's not too serious all the time, but I can speak on some things that we need that may seem like a serious topic, but come at it in like a positive light. Come at it from a positive light, to where, you know, it's not so overbearing, and it's not so, you know, it's not so bad. Or man, I like to write some love tracks. I mean, get some experiences off. You know, it's fun. It shows like a different side. So a different side. I know that lane has been paved to be like a hard nigga, but at the same time, you can make your love shit and still be like, you know what I mean, who you are. So, yeah, nah. One of the funniest things I actually heard was this dude's like, yo, I wasn't even listening to like what you were saying, but I was bobbing my head to the rhythm of what you were saying. And they said, but then when I played it again, I actually listened to what you were saying, and it was just like a whole nother layer of credit I had to give you, because he thought that was crazy, and I was like, oh damn, I ain't never look at it like that, because he really was just like, yeah, I ain't even really have to listen to it, but I can still vibe to it, as opposed to like not listening to the lyrics, but I'm still getting like your flow. He basically was saying he was bobbing to like my flow and the production, like, you know what I'm saying? But then he went back and he was listening to like the message, and then it was like a oh shit type reaction. So that was really one of my favorite reactions that I really got. So I performed at the Firmament, the Radio Room, lots of places in Kennesaw, like shout out to Zodiac Grill. Let's see. Oh, spot in North Carolina. So really, like the states I've really been in so far is North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Man, shout out to all three of them states, man. I love y'all, man. They show a lot of love. We about to expand more for sure, though. Yes, have opened up for the Wu-Tang before. It's a long story. So it's like, they were supposed to go to Simpsonville for their gig which they did, but then it eventually was getting rained out, so it got pushed back. So damn, they had to finish out that gig before they came to our gig, which is at the Firmament. So when they finally came to the Firmament, it was like 2 o'clock. Me and my crew had already did our thing, which is True King Music Group, which we also had just dropped the project, an album, like last week. It's on iTunes. So damn, they came at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and we left at like 2:30. So we did get to open up for them, but only like one of my homies got to meet Inspector Deck, You God, and Young Dirty Bastard, man. Much love to them, man, for sure. Cause shit, so I was raised off of that shit too. My very first CD purchase was Ludacris, Word of Mouth. I went back on them little CD players that you would put your CD in, and then press a little button and the joint starts spinning. And you close your top. Remember, my shits would be getting scratched up. I'd be getting mad. But then yeah, so that was my first ever CD purchase right there. And I was straight. Basically on all platforms, iTunes, Spotify, shit, YouTube, Deezer, Google Play, shit, BeatStars, whatever you listen to music on, at Deon Da Don. Alright, man, so we about to close out. Deon Da Don, label True King, shit, group Sacred Chop. Anything, like I said, y'all can find me anywhere, all platforms at Deon Da Don. Everybody that got y'all shirts, you might as well go ahead, pull them out so it could be matching. Shit, man, much love, peace, bless.